Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. Vice President of the LPG Marketers Association has renewed calls for government to remove taxes on the LPG price build-up in order to achieve government's quest of increasing penetration of the commodity in the country. Gabi Kumi says usage of the commodity has stagnated over the years and cautioned the downstream regulator that LPG consumption will start declining if the numerous taxes are moved.
From 2016 to present, LPG consumption has been relatively stagnant. And our projection is that if we don't do anything drastic about the price of LPG, going forward, LPG consumption in Ghana will start declining, which is going to have dire consequences for our environment and for our nation. We are asking government already for the past 2 years. We have been banging on the doors of government to consider removing all taxes from LPG so that we make the product tax-free, so the ordinary Ghanaian could afford. LPG is a product with an elastic demand. What that simply means is that the only way you can grow, you can increase consumption, is to bring down prices so that you can attract a lot of people into the consumption net. So government objective of trying to increase penetration from the current 25% to 50% by the year 2030 could be achieved. But with this kind of attitude, with introduction, even if there was no new margin on it, the 20% taxes on LPG is going to make the achievement of government objective very, very difficult. That is why we have been calling that that 20% should be removed.
The Dr. Mensah side of the Kumasi Central Market was recently closed due to insanitary conditions, and traders are not observing the social distancing and hand-washing directive by health authorities. In the wake of this, the Techiman Municipal Assembly has revealed it requires about 600 pieces of sanitary items to properly adhere to government's directives. Ghana Nuts Company Limited has therefore donated over 300 pieces of sanitary items at the cost of 20,000 Ghana cedis to support the market. General Manager Kojo Bin Abuaji explains this gesture is part of efforts to support government win the fight against the coronavirus.
Bucket, 50 pieces of washing soaps, hand sanitizers, 50 pieces of tissue papers, 50 buckets, as well as 50 dustbins. Altogether, more than 300 pieces of sanitary items were presented to the Techiman Municipal Assembly for onward distribution to the various markets in the metropolis. The agro-processing outfit, Ghana Nuts Company Limited, made the donation as part of its corporate social responsibility in these difficult times where most employees are unable to go to work. Kojo Bin Abuaji is a general manager for the company.
What we have brought to Techiman South, this we put in about 20,000 Ghana cedis. We have some of the goods that are also still in production because we still have to donate to other assemblies like the Techiman North Assembly. There are some selected institutions that we would also be going to donate to. Some of the goods that we have to import have been imported. We are also partnering with some of the media outlets to help in any way that we can in sensitization of people, because we have a lot of people who come from Techiman and its enclave who are working with us, and so anything that we can do to help alleviate this is in our best interest as a business. And so we are doing a lot as part of our corporate social responsibility to help all of this.
Municipal Chief Executive for the Techiman Municipal Assembly, John Kofi Donyina, explained that the donation is timely. He, however, urged other companies that are located within the Techiman enclave to emulate the gesture of Ghana Nuts Company Limited.
In terms of receiving items, so far as COVID-19 fight is concerned, this is the largest delivery that we've received from the private company like Ghana Nuts. So it is going to help us a lot because the vast nature of Techiman, even the market alone, needs more than 600 Veronica buckets. So this thing is going to augment what the assembly has already started.
Municipal Health Director Florence Idrissa explained that because the wealth of a nation translates into the capacity of its wealth, businesses must continue to focus on the well-being of their employees and the community where they operate.
This is their social responsibility. Indeed, and it is a good social responsibility. The health of the nation or the community is their wealth, and as business entity, they are looking at the health of the community, and that is what will also bring something into their business, that it will flourish, and we thank them so well.
Ghana Nuts Company Limited are producers of soybean oil and poultry feed made from soya beans. Prince Apia reporting.
And there's more goodwill from the business community amid the coronavirus pandemic. We'll tell you about it at 1 o'clock when we bring you the marketplace. Up next, though, sports.